Brown-fur Transmuter Arcanist starting build. One of the most complicated classes in the game, Arcanist uses Arcane Pool to cast spells, buff spells, sacrifice spells to make other spells stronger, and they can prepare different spells every time when they rest. As the name suggests, this is a transmuting Arcanist. He loves transmutation spells, in other words. They can transform into different types of animals and creature. Knowledge, arcana, and world, lore, religion, and nature, and use magic device is what they like doing the most. We get free cantrips as a Brown-fur Transmuter and simple weapons proficiency. Races. We need high intelligence, solid charisma, and dexterity for Brown-fur Transmuter. Humans are classic, elves, Dhampirs, and Aasimars are probably the best choice. Gnomes can do well too, halflings also, as well as half-elves. We start with humans, then we cover all other races too. Background. Andoran Diplomat in Regional is great starting option cause of Persuasion. Diabolist is a solid choice as well as Nexian Scholar. For this guide, we're gonna pick a Diplomat. Allocating ability points 8, 16, 9, 18, 8 and 16 is the way to go. Allocating skill points, stick with greens, and we're gonna exclude lore, religion, and add use magic device. Feats. The best thing to have is elemental focus on the element you like the most. For example, if we go with fire into greater elemental focus fire, we will pick Flaming Arc as the first Arcanist exploit spell. If we take acid focus into greater acid focus, we will take Acid Jet. Cold focus into greater cold focus, we will take Ice Missiles, and so on. Good feats to have for Brown-fur Transmuter Arcanists are Dodge, Combat Casting, Point Blank Shot if you plan to use ranged weapons, Allied Spellcaster, and Shielded Caster for team feats. Empower Spell is very solid, and of course Spell Focus on Transmutation and Evocation once you scale up a bit. I'll shortly repeat it again. We took Elemental Focus Fire into Greater Elemental Focus Fire into Flame Arc. If we took Elemental Focus Cold into Greater Elemental Focus Cold, we would take Ice Missiles, and so on. Spells now. Since we are searching for fire, we want fire spells. So, we got Flame Arc for one spell, now we add Burning Hands for some AoE damage, we add a bit of everything that's good. Retreat so you can run faster, Ear Piercing Scream to have some long range damage, Flare Burst for light, Mage Armor for some defense, Magic Missiles as the best level 1 spell in the game, and Summon Monster 1 for some early support. Deity and Alignment, they don't matter that much, it's your choice now. I would go for Abadar or Netis. Elf Brown-fur Transmuter now. Stick with base elf and copy everything else from human. Dhampir, Vampire Brown-fur Transmuter. Vetalaborn is the way to go. After that, apply everything from human. Gnomes now. You can stick with base or Pyromaniac. If you plan to play Fire Focus Flaming Arc, show you how it looks like for human, then it's Pyromaniac. If you plan to go with acid, cold, and so on, you will go with base and apply everything else from human. Aasimars. Aasimar Brown-furs, Emberkins are very nice since they get Burning Arc also, alright? And Muse Touch also has very good starting options, so all you need to do is decide between Emberkin and Muse Touched and then apply everything else from human. I believe that Emberkins are the strongest. Halflings. We stick with base halflings and we apply everything from human build. Same story for half-elves.